Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. Happy Tuesday. All right, let's pull one of these. This is Sword of Light. We also have the Chariot at the bottom, and that is Good Fortune Tarot. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and higher beings, please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people, my Pisceanos. What messages do we have for Pisces? We got number 14. Have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. You know, with the Chariot here, I feel that it's almost like your mindset or like a fog has been kind of lifted. I feel like you have seen some form of light in your life, which is helping you to, you know what I heard this morning? I heard, you gotta have faith, faith, faith. So I think it's helping you to have more faith. I don't know if you're seeing like feathers or fairy dust, like things sparkling, some type of things you haven't seen before. Like it's with your physical eyes is what I'm getting. Like you're starting to acknowledge that it's like, oh, my spirit team is here. They're alive and kicking. Pisces, have you recently been in a situation where you thought something was done with, over with, or it's like, it's a feeling of, let me see if I can do this, like, oh my goodness, this is going to happen. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. This is going to be the end. I don't even know. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do after this. I don't even know. I don't think I can do this. All of these feelings I'm feeling at this time, and that's fear. That is fear. And we all get it. We're all human beings, you know, so this is how it happens. But this is when you have to get stronger. And I know God's got me. Universe, source, my angels. You know, I just need to center myself and ground myself so I don't like intake all of this negativity, all this worry into my mind. And then all of a sudden you notice, and this is what I'm feeling, it's like this light. Or before the light, Pisces, it's almost like you started seeing signs, but unusual signs. Like that's why I mentioned like fairy dust or, I don't know, like maybe seeing things you haven't seen before and you're like, what the hell is that? And then that problem goes away like nothing. Like you look at it too like, I am protected. That could have been really bad for me, but it didn't happen. And then you're able to, with that Chariot, it's like end a situation and move forward from it. That's what I'm having here, Pisces. That's the feeling that I'm getting. See how it says, fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. That's what the noise does. It puts you in a tizzy and you're not able to move forward, but that's free. You're free. And now you can move forward. Let's go deeper. Let's see what we talking about, Willis. Spirit, tell me more. Oh my goodness. Oh! You guys have a morbid sense of humor. Hold on. Death, Two of Cups, Two of Wands, Morbid, Pisces. You're very morbid. I love it, though. I love it. I love being a Pisces because we can be honest. That doesn't make you bad. All right, so this is the Death card. And this is like ending a situation. Like, I feel you kind of laughing, and that's how, I don't want to say drunk off of power, but it does feel kind of like that, Pisces. Like, you're just like, because, okay, you see these people that are laying there, I think in some ways they were causing problems in your life. You know, like, I don't know, they were working, Pisces. They were working on hurting you in some way, or making you stay somewhere or be stuck somewhere. And, you know, and I just feel where you needed supernatural help. You needed this support system from the universe to come, like, show up and help you out. So I just feel like there's egg on someone's face. Like, is that what they, like, egg on your face? Like, it's like an embarrassment. Like, you thought you were going to get away with this, or you thought you were going to get this, and you didn't get it. And you're oh my God. But you know why? Because they tried really hard. There's something here about the effort that they put in, and it was all for nothing. It was all for nothing. So much time and effort went into something that was not beneficial to you, or wasn't going to be in your best interest. And it was all for nothing. So you get like this high of, and laughter. It amuses you. It amuses you. You know, is that a bad thing? I mean, I think you have to be in the person's shoes to understand what was going on behind the scenes. So we can't judge that, Pisces. So I don't know. I can't judge that. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad, right? Like, I don't know. All right. So I definitely feel the laughter coming. Like, wow. Okay, we got the Two of Cups here. I feel you celebrating with someone. See? Like, you're like talking it over with someone. Like, they thought this was going to go down like this, and now they're just like, done. This is done. This is over with. Who are you talking to, Pisces? Like, I would like to know. Is this like a lover, close friend, best friend, coworker? But there is some form of, you both were experiencing havoc from a person or people. Both of you. Sometimes these are different aspects of ourselves. So maybe you're just talking to yourself. It could be that too. I do feel a little craziness with you. Or you can be talking to, you know, your spiritual friends. It could be that as well. You could just be sitting down, enjoying a glass of wine, a cup of coffee, and just like thanking God and universe and source. Like, wow, thank you for having my back on that one. I know I got a little worried there. Like, I felt it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna really try not to do that anymore. Oh, so sorry, guys. All right, let's see this Two of Wands. I gotta say this. I heard, there was a song I heard also. It was Summer Breeze Makes Me Feel Fine, the best time of my life. I don't even really know that song, Pisces, but I think I heard it in a movie. I'm not sure, but I gotta say intuitively now. I don't have cards or anything for this, but I'm gonna tell you what I feel. I think a lot of this stuff is gonna go down this summer. Like, you're gonna be enjoying life, or Spirit is asking you, can you just enjoy the summer? It could be that as well. But there's something here, like, whatever this I don't know if this has happened already. It's happening now. Like, I don't have my tenses here because there's so many of you, Pisces, but whatever it is, Pisces, that you've been struggling with and you've been trying to, overcome and take, it feels almost like you've been working on something and not getting the rewards for your effort, and you've been like, when is this coming? When is this coming? You gotta have faith, faith, faith. And in the meantime, for some of you, enjoy your summer. Enjoy that summer breeze. Go have some fun. Go on a boat. Get on the water. Go have some beautiful nighttime conversation. I don't care if it's with yourself. Even though I kind of feel someone there with you, especially with the 2 twos here. But no, I don't feel it by yourself. I feel like there's going to be some summer breeze. Makes me feel the best time of my life. If it's money, Pisces, I feel like if you were waiting on some form of income, I think you're going to get it. It's either during the summer or after you enjoy your summer. It feels like enjoying the fruits of your labor, Pisces. That's what it really comes off as to me. But hold on. See? You thought you were done for. There was something here. It's like, this is over. This is done for. I'm so I don't. And then the angels come up to you and they're like, hello, look at me. No, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. And it just has not happened yet. You got to stop being that way, Pisces. That's what I'm feeling. This person over here. Look, I'm not saying you all are there anymore, but I felt the fear creep in your mind. Here it is. Have no fear. They had to tell you. Why are you having fear? Why are you worried? You've been through a lot worse and you've been helped. Oh my goodness, have you been helped? How you have seen things that are not coincidences happen in your life. Just you standing where you're at today is a testimony to how loved and supported you are by God, universe, source. So why would you let some dumb stuff kind of creep into your mind and make you worry for a minute, right? I think this is a lesson for us. That's what I'm feeling. Spirit is saying, this is a lesson. I want you to be carefree. I want you to have that summer, enjoy that summer breeze, because it's a vibe, right? It's a vibe. I think God, universe, spirit, and angels, they love when you trust them more. Sometimes it's scary because people will get in your face and they say certain things to you and they do certain things and you think, oh no, it's going to happen or something bad. And then you're like drunk off of like, oh. I'm going to say, I'm not so much power, just like it's an elation. That's the word. You feel elated. Like, oh my God. Thank you again. But you're going to get to sit down and talk to him. We're not perfect people, Pisces. So if you get a little of that fear that creeps into your mind and you had to work for that faith again, cool, it's cool. But it's a thing. Like, we need to like shut that thing off. How do we live like that? Like faith all the time and never have an ounce of fear? It's sometimes it's a little difficult. But I feel it in these cards. It's like you're on cloud 9. You're on top of the world. There it is. Because I'm on top of the world. And been paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waking up smiling. Been holding it in for a while then. So yeah, somebody was taking or there was some joy that was being taken away from you. But let's go deeper, Pisces, and let's see what else. Spirit, tell me more. 8 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. 4 of Cups, 2 more. The Emperor. Ace of Pentacles. That's that money, honey. That's that money. I'm going to start there. Because, oh, that's Page of Pentacles, but still, it's a big pentacle there. That's a big pentacle. I feel, Pisces, that your time is coming. Like, there's something here about you getting a second wind or a second chance or a second opportunity to blow something up. I don't know if you, like I felt, there was an energy here of you not seeing the rewards for your efforts, right? Like, I feel that. And it's like, it either comes this summer or either it comes after the summer. Like, I'm not sure. But, you know, there's a second wind. There's a second life to this thing. So just, I guess, cool it down, Pisces. Let me see one more. Just kind of... just don't stop either. Never stop, Pisces. One more, Spirit. The star! There it is, the miracle. There's something that you've been praying for, you've been asking for. The miracle blessing. It starts with an idea. It starts with just something, and you're going to take this all the way. That's it, Pisces. You're going to take this all the way. Keep the faith, faith, faith. Don't let the fear creep in your mind about this situation. If this is something that you asked for or that you prayed on, it belongs to you. It's yours. Keep at it. Keep talking to your angels and your guides, Pisces. Like, because this person looked like they were going to throw themselves like, oh, this is over. I'm ending this. It's done. And they're like, can you hold on? Can you wait a minute? Why are you letting fear creep into your mind? I think you're going to have a magical summer. That's the best way I can say this. You're going to have a magical summer. You're going to see God's miracles, angels, ancestors, fairies. Like, you're going to see things this summer, Pisces. Not, you know, when I say these things, it's like magic. You're going to see that you are not of this world. You are in the world, but you are not of this world. And you'll start seeing it. Some of you, to get out of this situation, need to get on your hands and knees and pray and ask for guidance. Whatever you do, Pisces, I'm not here preaching religion. I'm just saying, contact your higher power. Have faith. Don't let the fear creep in. Because I have a feeling this summer you're going to see some oddities and magic in certain ways. But let's see. I have no fear and the Eight of Pentacles. It does take work. It takes practice, distracting your mind from the noise. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. You know, and that's basically what I feel here. Like, every single time you see someone try to put fear into your mind, or even if it's yourself, because sometimes it's ourselves, right? We may be pessimistic, or we may say, nope, I reject that. I reject that. It's like intuition, Pisces. Intuition takes work. You got to practice your intuition. Like, I had intuition natural, but after tarot, it's like, it was like a practice and you just get better. Same thing like my connection with God. Like, it took a lot of praying. But now I have the best relationship with Jesus. Me and Jesus, we tight. He's the coolest person. He is the bestest person you'll ever meet in life. And I'm talking about my experience. And I'm just talking about, like, how it works when you practice something. It becomes stronger. So whatever you are working on, have no fear in it. Do not put fear in it. Just put the work in. Let me see if I get one more for that. Ace of Pentacles. I knew it was coming. There's a Page of Pentacles. That's the Ace of Pentacles. So they want something better for you. They're giving you a chance. They're giving you some type of work or some type of money or finances, Pisces, an opportunity. You know what I'm getting? So this guy here is writing, right? I'm not writing, but that's what I'm hearing, like writing. So it could be writing. It looks more like, well, actually, I don't know what it looks like, but I think you guys are writers. A lot of you, actually. I don't know if you guys are aware that you have the hidden talent of writing. Telling stories and creating stories from real life or even from fiction, like whatever. But you have a knack for it. I mean, try it out. You know, when you're on your own, Pisces, and you're this like sorry, not sorry person. I don't know how to explain that. Like when you're talking to yourself, the conversations that you have with yourself, or sometimes with your most closest intimate people, right? They're things that a lot of people want to hear. And I feel you making money off of it. You're a writer. I can feel, like, I'm feeling it for, like, I don't know. I've been doing this for a while, so sometimes I could feel like percentages. I know it sounds crazy because doing tarot one-on-one is very different than doing tarot on YouTube. And I feel percentages. And right now, I know it sounds crazy. It feels like there's a good 70 something percent of you that are listening to me right now, possibly more, that have this gift of writing, whether it's from real life or storytelling or like fiction, you know, or like imagination or children's books or whatever this is. There's so much, like, you just have this, and it's like, of course everything comes in divine timing, Pisces, but maybe just explore your creative side and your imaginative side and your storytelling side a little bit more, because I definitely feel it very strongly here. Like, there's things that you say, I think, to yourself or to a close person that is worth money. Put it that way. It can make money. All right, I do have the Death and the Three of Swords. It says an annihilation, Pisces. Like, that's why you're laughing. I'm not judging you. I don't know what you walked through, what you've been through. I don't know what was happening. I don't see it. All I know is the aftermath of you. Oh, you thought this was what, and it didn't happen. And now you're standing there butt hurt. Are your feelings hurt? You were trying to hurt my feelings. Let me see one more for that. Ace of Wands. You know what's weird? I feel like something that they thought was going to go to them goes to you. Or is for you. And that is what it destroys them. It could be a little bit of a jealousy thing, Pisces. You get something that I think this person believed they were going to get. You're just a nicer person. I know you're laughing right now, but in that weird energy, but you just are. Genuinely. You deserve this. you're attracting more bees with your honey. And it's genuine. It's not fake. See how you have this weird, it's anybody that has walked in your shoes would understand. We cannot judge. I think it was just such an elation, like I said. It was just such an elation. All right, let me go into this Two of Cups and the Four of Cups. Ooh, somebody's hiding. Someone's hiding. Someone's scared of what the two of you are talking about and what you're cooking up. They don't even want to know. They know it's out there. I feel like this could also mean, Pisces, that you and another person are going to talk about something that was like the elephant in the room, meaning the thing that nobody wanted to talk about, but we're talking about it now. It could mean that. I think it's that for half of you at least. People are trying to avoid this conversation, but it's there. You can't avoid it anymore. We got to talk about it. Let me get one more for that. Eight of Wands, communication, Pisces. This is like a lot of communication headed your way. You're going to hear a lot too. This is a great, I like this. I like this feeling. Yes, let's talk about it. Like MGK, let's talk about it. That was a good song. I don't remember. It was with Eminem, I remember. He was mad. He had a lot of things to say. Like, why are we just like leaving this in the air? Like, there's an elephant in the room. No, let's talk about it. I'm like hearing his voice over and over in my head. I might listen to that song again later. And Summer Breeze too. That's what I do. Like while I'm getting ready or doing my breakfast or something. But you ain't backing down from this communication. You've been waiting for this. You are prepared. You got notes. There's nothing that they can fire at you, Pisces, that it's like you can't distinguish the flames. So let's talk about it. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I think you do, because then it's just crazy, right? This may happen because of the I'm dead, like there's nothing else I could say. Like, that's the feeling. Like, have you ever gotten someone so good it's like they're like and then it's I can't hear you anymore. Yeah, that's why they were avoiding this. Look at this. I don't want to hear that. Well, it's coming. Sorry, my imagination. I'll tell you what I was feeling, but it's like, have you ever seen in one of those movies like where they throw like arrows? There's something about arrows. I don't know if you guys shoot arrows, archery. That's so crazy, but yes. But I'm seeing arrows, and this could be just very like spiritual, and it's like you aim and then it just, there's a lot of people and they all get hit by arrows and they all kind of just fall down, so it's like a target, like you hit someone right on target with words, not physical. Like, it just, like, there's nowhere to go from that. That's what I'm getting. All right, Two of Wands and the Emperor. You're gonna be feeling good because I'm on top of the world. And or the summer breeze. You could be sitting on your money, Pisces. You could be retiring soon, or there's something about you were waiting for your rewards. Like, you were working and you weren't seeing the rewards for it, and the next thing you know, you get this big, not just working, you were waiting on something and you just get it, and then it's like you kind of just enjoy the summer. I'm gonna just take the summer off. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy some of my accolades. I see a foot massage. I see somebody like massaging your feet. Oh, you may have some intimacy too, Pisces, but let me not go there. All right. What is the advice? Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Let me see one more, because I think I know, but I need a little more. King of Cups. So what I was going to say was, there's someone in your life that thinks it's okay to shortchange you in front of your face. Page of Cups is my crazy card. It makes you go within and be like, does this motherfucker think I'm crazy? Did they think I'm stupid? Do they think they're getting away with me? They're telling me something and they don't know how they look to me right now. They think they're covering their face up really well, and I can't see that they're shortchanging me or giving me breadcrumbs out of something. And so you go into yourself. This is a lot of times talking to yourself, and you go a little bit batshit crazy, because I do feel that a little bit, and that is not a bad thing, Pisces. You know, like I don't know how to explain that. Like, you should be talking to yourself. You should be talking to your guides. Actually, talking to yourself is a sign of high intelligence, is what I learned. So you go and you do this, and you like contemplating some stuff. But ultimately, we got the King of Cups here, who is the emotional king. You know, so I kind of feel like you have help. Look at this. Look at what happened here. Look at what happened. And I think this is good, because this is going to keep you from doing anything dumb, and you're just going to allow for the universe and God and your angels and your ancestors to do the dirty work for you. Like, you don't need to do anything. You know what you do need to do is balance your mental health and your emotional health and your physical health. Don't let people, you know, because they think they're so smart and so clever, doing things in front of you, get the best of you, Pisces. Look at this King of Cups here, like old age. Wise, right? Waters may be kind of rough, but you're still like, I'm not moved. You're not moving me. It's funny, because a lot of times with the King of Cups, it's almost like I feel nothing as well. Like, he's so balanced with his emotions that he doesn't feel anything anymore. Like, these things don't bother him anymore. You have thoughts. I've been feeling that, Pisces. You do have thoughts, Page of Cups. They're a little crazy. I always said, as long as you don't act on them, you're fine. If they're bad thoughts, that's what I'm saying. If they're good thoughts, act on them. All right. Let's do career and money. Summer breeze. You're going to have a good summer breeze, like a good summer, Pisces. Yeah, you know what? That heart and the money, it's like somebody's going to be playing with your heart a little bit for money, or might be pulling on your strings a little bit for the money. Spirit, tell me more. Work from home. There's the writing again. Unexpected income. I knew it. Confirmation for me that I'm not crazy. Credit repair. Retire, resign. Didn't I feel something also like you were going to be able to sit on your accolades, like, It doesn't have to be resign and retire. It could, well, you could be retired. You can make so much money, you could retire from your other job, Pisces. There's so many of you, so it's, but I did feel that, like, something that you build, something that you write, something that you create, you might be a storyteller. You might have some good ass stories, Pisces. I don't know what this is. Creator, content creator, it could be that as well. I don't know. You got skills. Some of you may know it, and then there's some that I feel like I need to let you know. We need some of that crazy. We need some of that juice. It's fresh, Pisces. And most importantly, I kind of feel like you've been kind of hidden from the world. Maybe you haven't had a lot of people to communicate things to, and or maybe this is just yourself, but it's like, no, you need to write it. You need to like put it out somehow. People need to see whatever you either been through already, or your imagination, or your thoughts, or your opinions. I don't know. There's a niche for you. So there was also this feeling with the resign and retire, like you're going to be able to sit on your accolades, on what you have and what you built. I don't know, I hope it's this summer. I can't, with that song, I don't know exactly why, but that's what I was hearing. And there's the unexpected income. Like, I don't think you were expecting this much money. So much money that your friends turn into enemies. That's what I just heard. That was a 50 Cent song. So much money that your friends turn into enemies. Which sucks. But that's what happens with more money, more problems. And I'm hearing that song now. Party and bullshit and party and bullshit. I just feel like a really good time of like relaxation and partying and bullshitting. You know, like shooting the breeze, summer breeze. Like, I don't know how to put that all together, but I think you guys feel me. Like, it's a good time to live a little, Pisces. Whether you have your accolades already or right before your money, your finances, whatever comes into fruition. So I'm not sure where it comes from. I don't know if it's like, oh, I made all this money, now I get to retire, and now I am, partying and bullshitting and having a good time in life. Or, you know what? God's got me. I know everything's going to work out okay. I'm not going to worry about this situation. I'm just going to, party and bullshit, summer breeze, and all this stuff like that. And then it comes. Some of you, your credit is getting better or can get better, or you're thinking about helping your credit. I don't know. All right, let's close this off with the Oshos. I'm taking it. I don't know if you could see it in this image right here, but this person looks worried. See? Some of you are going to be moved. Like, hold on. You're like, God, thank you. Thank you. And then there's people here, we got you. Wink, wink. Gotcha. I'm so grateful. Like, you go through an array of emotions, Pisces. I don't know which one comes first, but they're all fantastic. Spirit, tell me more. Party and bullshit and party. Existence, adventure, and possibilities. See how like this child here is like, you're a child, you're out in the woods. It can feel kind of hopeless, but then you see some type of spark of light. And you don't really know where you're going, but wow, it feels like you're protected. You're okay. Be childlike, Pisces. Be a little young-minded. I think you've always had to be mature and the old soul because that's who you are naturally, but can you like ease up a little bit? I know life makes you into the person, like a tough person, a person that needs to get stuff accomplished and done, and but have more fun with it. Just and take a minute to enjoy the summer breeze and to party a little bit and just, shoot the breeze with a person. Like this is cool. Like I don't care if this is in your backyard or wherever you are in life. Just shoot the breeze. That's the feeling. You have a lot of possibilities here. Like anything is possible in your life. Let me see this existence. Stop wasting time is what I heard. You're wasting time worrying. Ooh, you're wasting time worrying. You got to have conviction in your faith, Pisces. Like that's what I'm getting here. Not that I hope this works out. No, it will work out. There's so many different outcomes for you in this situation. But your attitude, I think, is the biggest indicator of how this all changes for you. Some of you may have needed to see the fairy dust, the feathers, the weird synchronicities where, you have a question and someone answers it on the phone or on the TV or something. Some of you may need that, but at some point, you just got to have your own faith. You got to build that strong faith, Pisces, because this is a serious conversation. I think you're having it also with yourself. Like, I'm sorry. I should have known you got this. All right, Pisces, I hope you liked the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.